So this is Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. It's an interesting property or building in the fact that there were only 18 of these made, and this is one of 3 left out of the 18 that were originally constructed. And what's interesting about them is, and my lens here isn't wide enough to show it, but it's a rotary jail, meaning basically this jail here, there's 3 levels, and each level is rotated by a crank. And you can see the jail cell here. This is one of the jail cells. The lighting, let me get one that's got a light in it. This here is the jail cell. The actual inside, this whole jail cell right here rotates. So basically it just rotates, and actually I can get a better angle in here. Three levels. 1, 2, 3. This whole, there's 3 different levers, one on each level, and it rotates it. And what happens is, you can see, it's hard to see, but you see the gears there? This whole platform and everything in it moves. So basically one of the benefits of this was the fact that they didn't need many people manning this. They really only had 1 guard here, I think, maybe 2. I could be wrong. And that's basically the advantage of it. Now the disadvantage was, it was, out of all these, they were on top of like a 3-foot platform, I guess, and it started to get jammed and sink. So what would happen is the actual doors would get jammed and people would be locked in their cells for like a day or 2. In addition to this, there were a lot of broken bones, broken arms and legs. People would stick their hands through here. And you can see this here. This is what moves. So they'd stick their hands through there, and obviously, each one of these weighed 45,000 tons, I believe is what I was told. So, your arm's not going to stop that. But back to these getting jammed. They would get jammed so often that, I forget when this was built, but in 1960, they just stopped, they just left all the jail cells open, and they would close like the main doors there. And so all the prisoners would be able to just walk around and, I guess, intermingle or commingle, whatever the word is, with each other. And they did that from 1960 to 1969 when it shut down. You've got your normal, I guess, what do you call it, claims here. Claims of just, EVPs, noises, steps, footprints, etc. But I wish I had I'm not very good at video, I'm much better at photography. I wish I had I guess a wider lens. I don't know how people shoot this and properly showcase the whole place, and here's something actually cool. I don't know how well my camera will pick it up, but I'll zoom in. Actually, let me change that, sorry. I apologize in advance if this is a crappy video. See that there? There's names up there. Where's this one? Ted something, Ted H. And you see what they would do. I was actually talking to one of the members of the Historical Society here. What they would do is they would climb this all the way up there. I don't know how many feet that is, maybe 30. And then they would reach across and write that. So it's pretty dangerous, If you fall that far, boom, here, well, what's going to give? Your body is. The concrete certainly won't. I think there were 4 deaths in here. 1 suicide where a guy jumped off a ledge on the other side, I believe. And I forget what the other 3 were. I'm not very good with my history of these places, but I just wanted to give it a nice, proper, video of this in 4K. And I apologize for having a lens that isn't super wide, but regardless, pretty cool place. So that there through this door and to the right is the main entrance. I think there were 18 cells. I'm not sure. I'd have to count maybe 6 per. That would make sense. I feel like there's actually more than that. But regardless, very cool place, unique, very unique. There are only 18 of these made, like I said. This is one of 3 still remaining. There's one in Gallatin, Missouri. I'm gonna look at their board here. Okay, so there's a Squirrel Cage Jail. Looks like that was built in 1885. There's Crawfordsville, Indiana. I think is still, that one's still there. And there's Gallatin, Missouri, which I believe you're able to still investigate. So 18 rotary jails were built between 1881 and 88. Looks like New York, Salt Lake City, Appleton, Wisconsin, Waxahachie, I guess, Texas. This jail was built in sections in Hallville, Indiana, and brought out here by rail in 1885. The construction took 3 months and cost $28,000, equal to $4 million today. Very cool building, though. Extremely cool. And I've gotten some great pictures. I'll put them on my Gateway Paranormal Team Instagram and my Flickr account. But yeah, this is Mike with Gateway Paranormal Team. Just doing a quick little video of the first floor of the Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Take care. Thanks for watching.